I'm Troy Fox, and welcome to the Legend Staff Spotlight, where each episode we will highlight a staff member from Lee Middle or High School. And this week we're going to be speaking with Mr. Addis. Welcome, Mr. Addis.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
How you doing today?
I'm doing real well. Appreciate the applause.
All right, so basically we just have a few questions that we're going to ask you, just getting to know you for the people that don't know you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so the first question that I have for you is, when did you start at Lee High School?
Oh, well, I started at Godfrey Lee in 2006, working at some of the alternative buildings, and then I moved to the middle school. So, gosh, it's been probably about 2011 or 2012. I moved to the high school.
Mm-hmm. So about 13 years.
Sounds good. I knew I gave you an A in math for a reason.
So did you have any previous teaching experience at like a different school?
Nothing. I did a long-term sub job. I did a little coaching in the Kalamazoo area, but Godfrey Lee was my first and probably last home for a real teaching job. So
All right, I hear you. So what do you do here at Lee?
that's a great question, and I'm not sure anybody's figured it out yet. No, I'm just kidding. I teach high school math. Right now, I teach Algebra 2 and pre-calculus, and looking forward to next year. Maybe we're looking at an AP class too, so that'll be exciting.
You heard it here. If you're interested in AP for math, you can go talk to Mr. Addis about that.
Yeah, my door's open.
All right, so what is your favorite memory while working at Lee?
Oh shoot. I knew I should have looked at those questions ahead of time. No, I have a lot of great memories here at Lee. It's really I've been watching some of the other staff spotlights, and I understand why everybody says it's hard to pick one. Every year you get a whole new group of great kids in, and well, I'll share one from this school year, which was. A certain student told me that my brown pants and green polo made me look like Scooby Doo, so that was a funny day this year. Or Shaggy, not Scooby, Shaggy.
Shaggy without the hair, though, without the hair.
He really, yeah, he had a wig. Nobody knows that, but he did. Yeah,
All right, so where did you go to high school?
I went to high school in Vicksburg, Michigan, which is just a little bit south and east of Kalamazoo.
And what was your high school experience like?
Uh, boy, high school was a fun time. You know, we tend to look back with rose-colored glasses. I remember a lot of fun things. And I'm sure it was a lot of work too. I do remember that, but I I took some advice and got involved with a lot of things. I was in marching band and other bands, and I played tennis. I was in the orchestra pit for some musicals, and just high school is different because you're with that same group of students for or peers for that group of time, and you really forge some good friendships. And that's my advice to everybody, really, in high school now is just try your best to enjoy it because when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, I feel that. I only got like 2 weeks left for real, so.
Yeah, you do.
So could you share with us about your tennis experience? Because you've talked to me about it in class before. I heard you're pretty good.
Well, if you want to play, I'm open to a challenge. Right now, my tennis experience is that my oldest daughter plays. She's in 10th grade, and she plays on the high school team. So I really enjoy getting to go watch her, and I have to hold myself back from yelling and screaming. It's it's not that kind of a sport, but that's my experience right now. I did play before.
Yeah. All right, so what's an interesting fact no one knows about you?
Oof, no one knows about me. Um, Interesting. Oh, you might have to circle back to that one. I don't think I have one for you right now.
All right, so then I'm going to ask you the final question, which is, which staff member would you want to nominate next to join us on Staff Spotlight?
Oh, I definitely would like for you to see if you can talk with Mrs. Rios, because when I moved to the middle school, Mrs. Rios here was here, and she was just an excellent person to work with, and really cares about the kids, and has a really solid history with us here at Lee Middle and High School.
Okay, well, funny enough is we actually already interviewed Miss Rios.
You are already?
Yeah, we already interviewed her.
Well, that's a good thing. So I need a backup plan, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would like to do is when I moved to the middle school, my mentor teacher was Miss Parney, and she taught me everything she knew. She says,
Hmm.
and it was a great help to me when I moved here. So I would like to nominate Miss Parney.
I think that's a great choice. That would be our first middle school teacher.
Good. We need to include them too, right?
Yeah. All right. So, did you want to spin back to that last question about a interesting fact no one knows about you?
Well, I was thinking about how great or terrible a fact I could choose. I guess what I would just say is that if you want to know a little bit about me right now, I spend a lot of my time chasing my kids around. I have uh, two kids at Hudsonville, in eighth grade and 10th grade. And so, depending on the day, you'll see me hustling out of school at 3 o'clock or 3:10 because I have a track meet or a volleyball game or a tennis match or bowling or golf. They're very involved in that and music. And that's a big part of my life, and things that I like to do. So that's what I would like to talk about.
Very big family guy, it sounds like.
Well, I try to be.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you today. We really appreciate you joining us today. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
All right. Have a great day, Mr. Addis. All right, so that's all we have for you today. Thank you for watching. Today's staff spotlight is produced by Kaylee. Our sound engineer is Maria, and today's studio manager is Brian. And this is directed by Jeff Patton. And the staff spotlight production is a GLTV production. And thank you. Have a great day.